Hey there, Hunter here, and today we're going to be doing another RS Media video. So, yeah, I tried doing I don't know why, but recently I've been seeing a bunch of Talking Ben videos that were posted like 3 years ago, and I did actually do it on my old channel. I did actually play this video, and I did it again, making an app review, but I scrapped it because I know nobody would watch it because it's a dead meme, so I just scrapped it. But eventually, there's going to be a video of something. It's probably not going to happen, but I'm going to be making a video of a skeleton robot that I bought off Amazon for one of my Christmas presents. And my parents said no to that one mechanoid, so I'll have to buy it off eBay. Because I saw one in Wilmington, in Carolina Beach, and we are going to try getting it yesterday, but we couldn't. She didn't want to drive all the way over there. And maybe if somebody didn't uninvite us from... Maybe if we were able to get a Jungle Rapids, then maybe we could, but no, if it was in, like, Holly Ridge, then we would be good. So we're just going to buy it off eBay, but the problem with it is the seller is not going to be back until January 1st. So, starting next year. So, maybe it'll happen, maybe I won't, I don't know, but it's probably, yeah. But the problem with it is, there was one on eBay that was fully working, but I like it because it has a video of it. I like it because it has a video on it. I can still buy it, but it'll just be a delay in shipping. So, but one of the wheels is missing. Like, the tire is missing. So, it will just sit there going in circles. But it has the instruction manual, even though I've memorized all of the voice commands. Dance, kung fu, settings, go to sleep, shake, dance, high five, settings, go to sleep, and all the other ones. It's Mechanoid G15. I want to try getting the KS, which there was one on Macari, but the battery expanded in it, and now it only stays on for like 3 minutes and then stops. Because I've never had the KS. I tried building the KS with the G15 parts, but I couldn't. It would be nice though, but they're all expensive. And like literally if I buy it off a store, they don't sell the Mechanoids anymore, just like Zoomers. They're like $500, and I don't want to spend that much money. It's brand new, too, but... So, I don't know. Maybe I'll go with it. Maybe I won't. But the video, the one with the seller out, it does fully work. But the problem with it is in order for me to take the batteries out, I would need one of the screwdrivers that comes with it to open it up. So, and I don't have a hex screwdriver, so that sucks. So, but we'll see. We'll see. Maybe we could still get the Wilmington one, because there's also one that's like 27 miles that's for sale, but it's like free, but it's broken though. It has corroded batteries. Because the same problem is that people can actually access the battery compartment without actually having the proper screwdriver for it. I don't know if you can use a normal hex screwdriver or if you need the screwdriver that comes with it, but yeah. So we'll see about that, but there's also some Switch Joy-Cons, and there's retainer cleaners also coming, but it's not out for delivery though, so there's a chance it might come tomorrow, later, today or tomorrow, I don't know, I hate online shopping. So, yeah, anyways, so we're going to be reacting to showing all my RS Media problems by Jobing videos. That's where most of these videos are going to be Jobing videos related, so anyways, let's go.
Hi guys, I'm gonna try and make a video.
Because I've already done a video of my RS Media, so doing the long review. And then all I have to do is I have to do the differences video, which I'll do that later.
I think the batteries are dead, and those two don't have batteries. But I have to plug.
So you have to use the DC adapter in order to use him. Because you can actually, because I was kind of concerned with my RS Media that in the pictures, the ribbons, the little battery ribbons to easily replace the batteries, like the little string, was exposed. So I thought for a second that the covers were missing, but they weren't. It's just that they were just sticking out. But that's good because you can still use the RS with a DC adapter, which is a advancement over V2. I just still wish you can use a charger that could charge the batteries, the rechargeable batteries, instead of having to take them out and put them back in the charging station. But no. It's better using chargeables, because since it does have the battery low issue, then it's better. It's because we're kind of considering on going rechargeable because we're killing the environment with how much harm we've done to killing the environment.
The batteries aren't really holding a charge, but this is my first.
See, like I said, the screen is from the third one,
Fourth.
and the sands, the grips, and it walks
So
terribly
you can already see that the screen doesn't work.
because that's the third one.
This guy doesn't actually have too many major problems, but it seems like more of eternal problems.
And then this is the one that had the ear problem. The first one that had the ear problem where he was just
Of course,
randomly hearing it saying he heard something, so he thought it was odd, so just unplugged it.
their legs and bodies are not going to move.
And this is the I think this is the first generation model, so this has all the first generation personalities and the popping. Wait, maybe not, but because the second RS Media was from eBay UK, and it was a first gen model because eBay, UK, Spanish, French, Ireland, Germany, like European, Asian, and Australia, or maybe some other territories have the first gen RS Media. So, but the second gen and third gen are US models, and the third gen's the US updated, which all third generation robots are made in the US from WowWee, because the third gen V2 is made in the US, but the second gen was UK and the first gen was US.
So a couple weeks ago, you remember I replaced the gearbox with Red V2's gearbox?
Well, it's still
Because it was supposed to be looser and the other one was getting broken. Well, it's tight again. I don't know how.
because it has a really loud gearbox.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't make any sense how it got tight again. I mean, look, it doesn't even reset.
So it doesn't even reset.
See, it's like, it's so tight. I don't know how.
Like you see in some of the other videos, like it's like.
And also, speakers broke after like a month of having it. But that's been broken for a while. But see, these springs on here are gonna break soon. Soon these are gonna snap off. One person had an RS Media that,
They put metal in it.
and they said they put metal in it, and they fixed it. But I don't know how. But those are soon gonna break. That's mainly why it's not resetting. That may be the cause of why it's so tight too.
Okay, troops, set your blasters to stun. There's no sign of it now.
When it's turned off, it's even tighter. It's actually looser when it's turned on. And this is the one that always says
The batteries need changing because it has a short battery life because the motors go so slow.
Oh. I don't know. I'm recording right now. I don't know what to say. And yes, Chris.
See, and once again, that is the exact same Windows 8 computer that we had. And no, don't say that I love this guy so much that I bought. No, it's coincidence that we happen to have the exact same computer. Because I didn't know about this guy until 2015. And so, that's crazy though. And I think he's also had the same red computer. Because Dad actually had a red computer that he did when he was in Fayetteville. And it was still the same. So, wow. So we seriously have a lot in common, I swear.
I replaced the motors that make it bend up and down and turn.
Because that was the problem that one of the other RS Medias was having, was what that the gearbox was just, it was making like air humping or whatever. Just like what happens with the V1s, like V2s, where they face pump. Like they think that they're down, up, they're on the ground, or they fell over, and then they try to get up, and then they face pump. Or like they, just like the face plant, as he says.
So I don't know what his problem is. I think maybe.
Because that's another problem I forgot to mention in the RS Media review, is he also has, I could show you, but he has also a face, if he falls over, hey, it's the floor. How did that get down there? I call this move the face plant. So you can also fall forward as well, but I showed the forward only. So,
But it shouldn't be saying it that much. But that's.
well, it's probably because he used it a lot, and it walked like crap. Seriously, it only walked. Here, I told you before that.
Whenever you make him roam or dance, it'll just turn.
It's
off.
walk, turn, roam, thrust, to dance, and then he shuts off. And the fingers are broke as well.
This is the one I got off eBay UK.
This is the second generation RS. The second RS Media. It's got a damaged screen, the eyes out, the tracking's messed up, the base is messed up, it walks though, but the bad gearbox, the fingers broke, the ear problem where even if you unplug them, they still think that they hear something even they're unplugged. That's like that for all generations except the third gens, they're updated, but they still, even if you unplug them, they still think they hear something. Even V2 ears, because V2s do not have this problem. Seriously. And they don't have the battery load problem. The normal ones still have bad wires. And the black ones and pearl white still have the snapping neck and all the problems the RS Media has. But they don't say their batteries need changing constantly. Sometimes they will hard identifying the AAAs. That was the problem with ours. Where you have to like kind of shake it or like jerk it up like like you kind of have to you have to kind of like insert it, or I don't know how to explain it, but basically you have to like tighten it all the way or like jerk it up and down, like stick it in, unstick it, stick it in, and then it will work.
Broken on it, and then 2 days later.
And then the screen's broke, and then the same with my eyes. I mean, the eye's also broken on it as well, or the LED that went out. And then the first one, the arm has a bad sensor to where it goes down way too low.
My finger's broken like a month or two, just like him.
System check.
See, and like I said, if he had batteries in him, if he had the little battery warning, he would say system check, the screen would flash, say batteries in the feet need changing, then the screen would go black, and then say all system powering down. And then shut off automatically, and then if it's the third gen one, it will have that speaker thing. With the... Once again, when they're with the DC adapter, and also... The first gen ones kind of have a hard time responding to remote commands. And they also have a hard time doing the stop or one of the body cons. Like, they have a hard time doing them.
His tracking is messed up because I opened up his head when I first got it. So now all it does is look over that way sometimes. It's like, it thinks it constantly has seen something.
Like, it could be in the middle of the room and still think it sees something.
It says green. Same with that one, but I'm not at that.
Movement detected.
See, the pirate or Cyclops RS Media, even though it would look better, it's the pirate one, so... And the snapping neck as well.
Yeah, snapping head.
See, that's the problem the V2s have as well.
Body tilts side to side. It makes clicky noises because there's a gear in there with missing teeth.
Like, it's like you can literally lightly, like, go side to side and then there will be no motor. Like, no, like, motor noise.
Just a minute. It's not doing it now. Okay, there it goes. See, it's constantly looking that way.
But these ones don't have the bad position sensors. It's just the third gen ones that have them. I think they still have bad position sensors, but it's mostly evidence on the third gen one, because mine was broken, and that was what was originally wrong with it when I first got it. Like, the only problem, but then I used it so much, like, literally, at, like, 17 hours a day, I would use it, before I got bored of it.
This arm that broke.
And then the arm won't raise up anymore.
See, it's... But out of all of them, he was pretty much the best walking one. I think that's all of his problems, if I remember correctly. I think, yeah. We try and do the track.
Me every time, doesn't it?
Try and make him identify or something.
There's something green there.
And then the camera's broken as well. All it sees is just green.
It takes pictures. All that'll happen is it'll
Have a green screen.
in it.
So basically, the eye went out, the screen is broken, the arm is broken, the base is broken, the tracking's broken, the camera's broken, the waist is broken, the torso is broken, and the fingers are broken, the neck is the problem. Those are all the problems that it has. Probably not.
Oh, wow.
May I assimilate that, please?
See, I like the V2 hands better on the RS Media. They were originally going to have the V2 hands on it, but then they went to this design instead. Use chainsaws instead. Brendan from the Fairly Odd Movie video. The Fairly Odd Movie. See, that's the exact same one. Except the keys are, I think the keys are missing on it.
These 3 RS Medias
But it wasn't always like that. So basically it's like the exact same thing.
until you turn them off and on. Something happened when I downloaded music on them. All 3 of them.
That's another common problem. Like he put you're supposed to really only put like 10 songs on them, but he put like 100 of them on and they ruined all of them.
Something. Only
So the music, that's the other problem with
my
it.
4th one is the only RS Media I have that has the auto track on it because it was the updated version. There's
And then
3
this-
versions of RS Medias.
And the first generation ones were made in September of 2006. Second gens were made in January, and third gens were made on like May 18th of 2007.
This one there's not too many.
And then the last update of the RS Media software was in 2012,
Past, but that
and then it got discontinued.
it's yeah. I think his batteries are a little low.
See, and then the third gen one has the different boot up where it has like 3 separate screens, and it has the loading bar on it. It's not a difference.
Booting personality ROM.
These 2 don't have loading signs when they boot up.
Because those were first gen ones, and this is the second gen one. See, and they also have a loud system noise as well.
It does not lift up and down. What? Oh, this one's body does not lift up and down. Yeah.
And once again, originally they were supposed to have more colors of it, like you see in the AVI video, which that's another video I have to do. I'm going to do all the RS Media videos all over again. But there was a red one, that was in the commercial from 2006, the commercial in it. But there was, I think there was a red one as well, but there was a green one, a yellow one, a green one, a black one, a gray one. But the final version just came out with an orange one. But the McDonald's version, the Mystery Toys campaign, was white and white and red instead of gray and orange. Don't know why they chose. Don't know really why they chose orange, but okay.
Oh God, not really.
Because they weren't really mass produced. They didn't make much colors of them.
Once before his foot broke.
So it was like
it would only bend back
like
and I
that.
actually recorded it when it broke too.
See, and then they have the ear glitch.
Oh my God. You keep interrupting me. And then after it broke, I took the part out of Blue V2 and fixed him up so he walks pretty good now. He walks straight.
Because they all walk differently. All the third generation, they try to improve the walking.
Evenly, he walks straight.
And then the first and second gens go for 2 minutes and just stop. But the third gen goes for 10 minutes and just powers down. But once again, that's only if it doesn't hear anything. And if it hears anything, in order for it to turn off its ears in roaming mode, it has to hear sound from all over the place, from different directions all over it, because of the speakers, in order for it to shut it off. And then it will continue its roaming, then power off. So basically, they will always, and I mean always, think they hear something when they're battery, when they have the ear problem. Or what, they're continuous basically. But really, they're supposed to go first, second gen's 2 minutes stop, but that's only if they don't hear anything. And then third gen goes for 10 minutes and powers down. But once again, that's only if it doesn't hear anything.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Seriously, that's literally the exact same computer. I've already said it.
Probably should give him new motors.
Which I have to go do something real quick, I'm sorry. So, there was also supposed to be a blue RS Media as well. That was the main one that was shown off in that one Nick Jonas RS Media video, the one that has the Pink Fong logo in it, the Baby Shark company. Pink Fong, a Baby Shark company, but yeah. But the final version just went with orange and gray, and they didn't make other colors of the, because the 2007 U.S. McDonald's toy had 2 of each robot except for RoboSapien and Robo-Reptile and Robo-Pet, but the rest of them all had different versions, like Talking V2, Stand-Up V2, Roaring Roboraptor, I think they had, and then the Chomping one, where like move his neck and like chomp at you, bite you. But the UK robots had Rex the dog, there was Aris Media, there was Tribot, I think Tribot was in the US, but, and then Roboboa, who's a European-based robot, they made him as well, but my point is that they just made one color of it. But the US versions, that was the boys' toys of that year, the Rowley Robotics. Then they also did other Hasbro items, like My Little Pony was for girls. So you had an option. So I don't know if this is, like, if you were forced to get girls' items, but I think you had an option. Like, you would ask them, like, hey, what's your son? A boy? Alright, so you get the boys' toys. But, like, do you ask them what they are and, like, what toys you want? They'll still give you it out at random, so you'll still get doubles of them. So you'll have to buy them on eBay or something like third-party websites in order to get them all. Or just buy, because I don't know if you can just ask for just the toys. I think you need to, I think so. But also another problem with the screen is, I already mentioned it, sometimes the screen will have a glitch where like it'll turn upside down, or it'll be all staticky, or salt and pepper fights like you said, or it will turn gray, or like green screen, or like grayscale. Like, it will lose color, but that was the main thing you mentioned, is that it had static on it.
I think with either the wiring...
And I already told you my glitch in my RSV is that if you turn off the light and use the camera, it will go into like a night vision mode, which I'll show you that sometime.
In a certain area and the motor wouldn't turn, and then I'd bend it somewhere else and then it would turn.
But that has to be complete, it's like night vision. And it will take a picture like that. I had a picture of it once where it actually, was staticky, but it lost though.
This is how it always walk, and it always fall on its back.
And that's why, because one of the little ring things on his back to help it get up is broken.
So there was something wrong with it. I still haven't found the problem of why it wouldn't bend back down. But it walks pretty good now without it connected. Also, his camera is ruined as well, just like Helmick, in the exact same way. And pretty much all I did was I touched the wires, and just by touching them, the camera...
So you have to be very careful with the ribbon cables in the camera.
So you cannot...
But I still wish there was a camera on the remote so you can actually see what you're doing. Or something. Like a camera on the remote. So it's like a cell phone. There's also another Freddy Aruto also made a mod to his RS Media where he was controlled by his old smartphone.
I don't know. Like, I'll show you what...
Which, if that app was still up, then... So now that the app is gone, you couldn't use RS Media without the remote. But you can use the ARM controls, though.
It's not going to see... If it takes a picture or takes a video, that's all it'll see. If it identifies something, that's all it'll see. So he's messed up. His screen actually broke before, too. This is actually his original screen.
He just swapped them, so that's why his screen doesn't light up.
I thought it would help save a battery, but it didn't really help. But yeah, that's how it's going to take a picture. It doesn't identify colors.
Excuse me. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
I think that's all his problems. Oh yeah, if you're wondering why he has black V2s, but I don't know. He just looks cool that way.
So he just did that for looks.
See, he walks...
And there was also a white and blue version. That was what the original version was going to be. Blue, black and white, and blue.
He walks pretty slow, no matter what. I'm not even using regular alkaline batteries. I'm using chargeables. Usually they fall over, but he never falls over.
Because he used the battery converters. He has the special D battery case that uses for chargeables.
You don't even care, do you? Did you hear me? I said you don't care. Are you listening?
But the second one is just the best walker, though.
I'm gonna show you the last one. This one has the least problems, I think. It's the best one. It's the best working one. It looks the best.
And there's also that glitch that sometimes, if V2, the bronze V2 was with low batteries, that if you rotated it to the left, or if you had him like lower down like that, then he would actually boot up. You'll say self-diagnostics and then boot up and then do the speech at the end. But you can stop it though.
Like they've all fell in the storage room on cement, so they're all scratched up like his face shielding, as you can see. It's bad.
Same with the MIP's
What?
eyes.
It's working again.
Yay!
And there's Mip in the background. That's Chris. Or our presenter.
And this is, yeah,
What?
I don't know.
See, and then there's the 3rd gen one.
This one doesn't have too many problems, but I would like it to get fixed up the most out of all of them because this is the best one.
Booting personality, Rom.
Out of all of them, I don't know which one's the worst. Probably him, but yet he logs the best, but I really don't know.
Yeah, see, that's what he would do. You would say, like, self-diagnostics initiated, or ish-neat. I say you said with ish-neat, because that's what it sounds like you're saying. Initiate.
Don't like the way I'm programmed. Please read it.
Or also self-diagnostics completed. That was the lost phrase he was supposed to say.
His body worked
Because there was a electric TNT video about all the sound phones, he says.
The same problem he has, where he's randomly looking to the side. I don't know why, again. Actually, I've never really touched his wires. There's no reason he should be acting up, but he's not working right. His tracking, it's messed up, but that's not really a problem to me. I think he's the only one that doesn't have bad tracking in cameras. His camera works just fine. This is the one with the auto track that I love so much. All these 3 don't have them. I'm actually gonna explain that.
Yeah, because the 1st gen ones actually had the whole RS Media dance soundtrack in it. So, you know, it was built in and it had a bunch of WowWee stock images in it as well.
We don't have time for this. Oh, so his problems are when he turns this way. See, his body gets stuck because he felt his sensor is knocked out.
Yeah, because like I said, it's the bad position sensor.
It's actually better now than it was back then. This is actually was the worst walking one out of all of them too, because he would never walk straight. He was always walking in circles and stuff.
So he was always walking like this.
Because I fixed the motors, like I said in that one video, but it has its moments where it still won't work. Yeah, this is my best working one. There's not too many problems with it. I'm almost out of time. I have to hurry up. I think.
You hear that there's an EAS thing going on downstairs. But it's just a test though, so but if you don't know what that noise is, that's just the dad's motorcycle. So you just heard that. That was an EAS thing going off, but I can't go downstairs though.
But yeah, I think. Oh yeah, he can't do the original RS Media.
It was just a weekly test of the emergency alert system. I was actually downstairs watching football. I don't care about sports, but I was downstairs watching football, and actually, like, the screen went pixelated, and then you showed the thing. But that's about it. So, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. So, thanks for watching, and bye. Bye. I think that's about it. I mean, I don't want to click out the video and forget something. So, anyways, bye. And stay tuned. If that skeleton robot comes, then expect a video on that. I'm not going to build it on video like some of the other ones. I might, but no. Alright, anyway, see ya.